are we, guys? Are we ready? It's Thursday. You know what Thursday means? It means a full Reiki session. It also means that I promised you guys a big, huge announcement after the Reiki session at 9:30. And then we're going to pull some cards. We're just going to pull some cards. It's going to be great. It's going to be fun. It's going to be all the fucking things. I'm just saying what I'm saying. Are we ready? Are we ready? The answer is yes. Did y'all ever see that movie? Sorry, my cords are tangled on themselves. Did y'all ever see the movie The Jerk with Steve Martin from back in the day? So it's one of my favorite movies. And one of my favorite parts is where he's talking to his girl, and he says, he's talking about how long the time was after they met. So he's like, the first day was like a day, and the second day was like 2 days, and the third day was like a week, and that's how this week has been. That's how this week has been. I think that for the last 3 days, it has been Friday. I feel like Monday was a whole week, and Tuesday was a whole week, but simultaneously, Friday, yesterday, and today have all been Friday. Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday have all been Friday. See, I've got Friday on the brain. I don't know what's up with this week, but I mean, I'm not kind of complaining because I've liked that time's kind of slowed down a little bit so I can get some shit done. But it's been a week. It's been a week. All right. Did y'all also notice that there were a whole bunch of alien sightings yesterday all over the world as we've been having this weird ass week? As the Schumann's been acting up, like the Schumann hit like 89 yesterday. Did y'all notice that? Anyway, okay, here we go. Just like always, you guys can do these first few hand positions with me. All I require is that you take a deep breath every time I say deep breath and move my hands. Ready? Deep breath. Breath. Deep breath. Is the music too low? I feel like it's too low. Deep breath. No notification. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. Thank you for the meerkat. All right, we're going to dump the negative bullshit out. Ready? Y'all about ready for some grounding? Yes, the answer is yes. I went with black glitter this time. I haven't done black nails in a long time. I'm ready for spooky season. Black glitter. Peek underneath. I probably could have done like red underneath, but that's not my signature, is it? Ready for the sacral? I went into Home Goods and saw things, and I had to leave. I had to leave. Fucking Home Goods. Okay. Holy cow. That one was badass. Oh my god. That was badass. I'm going to have to go back. It gives me a little replay of some of them. Oh my god. I'm going to have to go watch that one. Oh, dude, thank you so much. You're always in here. Don't think I don't notice those of you guys that are in here every single time I'm live. Thank you so much for that. Thank you, thank you. You'll always find the cool ones. Oh. I love you, sweetie. I'm glad I can help in any little bitty teeny tiny way. Any teeny tiny way. Any tiny way. Ready for the sacral? No, we just did the sacral. The solar plexus. Y'all, I have not been sleeping good. I've had insomnia like a motherfucker this week. It's stupid. Oh, thank you, Tiffany. I looked up just in time to see that. Looks like a lot of us are not sleeping. Interesting. What's making the spiritual people not sleep well? Aw, thank you, Kelly. Ready for the heart chakra. See, I haven't been waking up. It's that I can't sleep. I can't. Like, I lay there like I've had 90 cups of coffee before bed. Happy birthday, Willow. Are you breathing? Thank you. Now I want watermelon. Y'all are getting me with my shoes off tonight. I just had to take my shoes off. All right. Ready for the throat chakra? Yeah. Don't look. I do still make the headache roller bottles. Oh, thank you, Rosie. I do. Thank you for the little meerkat. Are you pregnant? Are you pregnant? Does the baby hear the music and recognize it? Really? I do have shungite, yes. I think all my carvings are gone, but I have noble noble or elite shungite, which is super light, and then I have regular like palm stones of it. Yeah. All right. Ready? Ready for the third eye? Congratulations, Moon. Oh, I'm so glad, Texas. I'm doing the third eye a little different tonight. I think everybody could use some good news this evening. Yes? Ready for the crown chakra? Yeah? So for those of you guys that haven't received that 2-year combo yet, that is my fault, and we totally ran out of 2 of the bases for the tea, and we just got that box in yesterday. So know that they'll be going out this weekend. So when I was like, oh look, I have all these bags of tea, y'all ordered a lot. Y'all ordered a lot. Y'all ordered a lot. And by the way, that tea recipe, yeah. So, you know what, Boop? Yes, let's do the Soul Star. Let's 100% do the Soul Star, because it's been a while since I've done the Soul Star. Yes. I'm hoping to get the Oracle decks out early next week. I had to reprint them. The backs of them came out not good. They were gross. I'm not sending them out like that. Like it was gross. And I got like 10 decks printed, so those may be like a limited, these are fuck up decks some other time, but I don't know. They're gross. They're terrible. But let's not talk about that. Let's talk about good shit tonight. Yeah? Ready? For sharing the live. Oh, I'm glad, Fel. Y'all would never know that I have been in the car since 7:30 this morning, would you? Until about 5 o'clock tonight. Oh, you haven't seen me since I got my shoulder tattoos, huh? That whenever I brought the idea of my shoulder tattoos, my caps to my tattoo artist, he wasn't sure about it. And then once we got on the same page, and got them done, everybody that has seen them is like, those are so cool. They actually didn't hurt. The collarbones hurt like a bitch. I'm not gonna lie. Right here on the collarbones, like right in here. Fuck that area. But I even have the lines up my neck. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even feel the ones on my neck. So yeah. I love that, Miss Storm. One hair on my face. There it is. Thank you. I love that. How many tattoos do I have? A lot. I almost have a jacket. I just don't have my sides done yet. But my back is done. I have 2 full sleeves. I have multiple leg pieces. Yeah. It's weird that some of you guys that are subscribers are not getting notifications. Hey, Miss Gail, I see you sneaking in there. I gotta send you a message. I keep forgetting. Don't forget, here at 9:30, we're gonna be countdown till 9:30. Popped out between my hand and my face. Cat is the cutest damn thing. Thank you, Lauren. Big breath, ready? My palms are henna, my hands are ink. I've had a really good day today, guys. So I would love if we could do my favorite part. We may not make it till 9:30. My arms be a little rubber. I just noticed. How did I just notice that? I have seen the coffee one repeatedly. How have I just noticed that it like fills up the little happy face? There's a blue Bodie watching the live. Hopefully my mods catch that amazing woman. It's ridiculous. If y'all don't follow Lily Hayes, you should. And you should listen to the video she put out talking to the scammers. It's funny as hell. It is a Bucky's cup. I think it's Hays, like Hayes. She's an older lady. It's her and her son. Yeah, guys, I will never ever message you for a reading, I promise. She is by far one of my favorite TikTokers. I'm glad that I helped you get whatever that was out of your throat. Thank you, Sam. How are you? You breathing? Are you breathing? Big breath. Don't you love tiny pee-pee men? Sorry.
Urisas, Urus, Raido, Solo,
Are you breathing?
Teivas, Raido, Isa, Urisas, Urus, Raido, Solo, Naudis, Teivas, Raido, Isa.
Thank you guys for all the gifts, all the roses and the mirrored cats. Aw, thank you. You didn't have to do that. I always love seeing you in here. We're winning. Did the blue Bodhi come in? I've been waiting to see her in my life.
Urus, Raido, Solo, Naudis, Teivas, Raido, Isa.
There's always a blue Bodhi that followed you after the light. I mean, thank you, Miss Raven. How are you, sugar? Thank you for all the new followers. I appreciate it. See, a lot of you guys are feeling this in your throat. Chest and your throat. What are we letting go of? I can do that. It makes that pop up. What are we letting go of? What are you letting go of right now? I don't care how big or small it is. Right there. Are you breathing? love for you to say here, Kelly. Breathe. Are you breathing? Thank you, Kelsey. I'm curious, where are you guys feeling this now? Lots of chest still. Oh, the root. you, Nikki, for the last meerkat. You are so funny. Oh, I'm sorry you had a wreck last week. People be stupid lately. Right back. Well, we let go of some shit. I'm so glad that you guys are getting your boxes. It seems like this last batch that we took has sat up here for a hot minute. All right. Legit just sounded like a footstep. Like I really thought that my kid was like right there. Don't you love it? Yours still says processing. Okay, so y'all heard it. Okay. All right. Good. I'm so glad. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna yawn. What is it you guys are manifesting? Now, I just want you to put your lucky number in the chat. I just want you to put your lucky number in the chat. And I want you to manifest as big as you possibly can. That was cool. Thank you. So many sevens. So today in the car, there was a big semi in front of us and the number on the back was 2222. And my kid said, I wonder if that guy knows that there's so many people that drive around and see that number and think that that's a sign. Normally I go a lot longer than this, but my arms are getting tired because I've been in the car all day. Plus, I know I said I was going to make you guys wait till 9:30, But, would y'all like to hear the announcement now? Instead of waiting till 9:30? Instead of waiting till 9:30? All right. Don't tell sis. All right. So as you guys know, downstairs below me, I have had a shop for I've had the building for 2 years. And yeah, what you guys may not have known is that I've been manifesting some things on the side, right? Well, some of those things on the side, y'all know I went and shot a TV show this last summer. I am flying all over the place doing all kinds of filming and stuff like that. Y'all may or may not have known that, okay? So I was manifesting something. What I thought I was manifesting was like that size, like right there. That's what I was manifesting, right? Well, what I got was like that. And then it kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And so Monday I had to make a decision. And the decision was to embrace a few things that had gotten put into my lap, or say no and tell the universe, I know that's what I wanted, but I don't want it now. So I said yes. So long story short, my shop will be moving. My shop will be moving. The 31st of August, yes, a week from Saturday, will be the last day it will be open to the public until spring. And it's kind of going to just pop up somewhere. We're just going to say that because I don't want to give the secret away just yet. But I will still be shipping. You can still order. We also have a ton of new products that will be hitting in October and November, just in time for Christmas. But yes, everything will still be going as normal. I just will not have the shop open to the public until spring. And in spring, I know that's like 6 months, but y'all, it was really, to be honest, a very hard decision for me because I have worked so hard to make the shop downstairs what it is. My girls work really hard. We have all worked so hard making it what it is right now. And 2 years is a long time to spend in a place. Like, you get kind of attached. You get kind of attached, right? So it was a very hard decision. And Monday and Tuesday, I was a little upsetted. But the other thing is this. Y'all can look, even the ice machine is surprised. Y'all, next year, it will probably be next fall, but there is a huge project that I am a part of now that will be released, and I cannot wait for you guys to see it. I have a little thing that I've signed, so I can't be like, hey, this is what it is. But just know, I can't wait for you guys to see it. I know that the first episode of 24 Hours in Hell is going to premiere in, I'll have to look, but it's in Pennsylvania. It's at a really cool old theater on Friday the 13th in September. I won't be able to go because Sassy McSasspants and I will be in Colorado at the Gem Show playing in all the rocks. Yeah. So I hate that some of you guys, I know we're planning to come down in the next couple of months. So I kind of feel like an ass in that way, and that I'm sorry I got to close to the public. But I can't wait for you guys to see what is in store. Let's just say that sometimes I'm like the little kid doing this. Sometimes manifestations pop out in a way that you never, ever, ever expected. So the good thing about this is that all the travel means all kinds of cool shit. All the travel means me bringing home some weird shit for y'all. All the travel to these weird places means me bringing home some amazing shit to y'all. I'm just saying what I'm saying. So I can't wait to show you guys in the spring and take you on a little tour. That's why I've been in the car a lot. I have been driving, talking to people, looking at places, like things like that. Filming places. Not that I'm trying to give away anything, but I've been looking at filming places. I'm just saying what I'm saying. I'm just saying what I'm saying. So, the 31st, so the very last day of August, will be the last day that my shop in its current manifestation will be open to the public until spring, and it will be something completely new. Something completely new. Bodhi purses, yes. I will say that in getting ready to get packed, like I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna take me a good couple of months to just pack. Like, I'm not gonna lie, there's so much shit. So yeah, it's gonna take a hot little bit to get packed up. So I'm just saying. There will be on the 31st. This weekend, we're going to have a huge live sale. There is a ton of amazing shit. Kelly Bones, some of you guys have talked to her on the site and at the shop, has put together some badass mystery boxes and mystery bags for this Saturday. I don't even know what's in them. I said, here's all of this product where we only had like 1 or 2 things left. Put it in a mystery box. Like, I don't want to see what it is. She said, you got it. So I cannot wait. I kind of can't wait. Y'all are going to have to send me videos of what's in your boxes. I'm not going to look. I'm going to, like, I don't know how, but I'm not going to look. Oh, you didn't see that. You didn't see that. I am moving out of this building. My shop is moving to a different location. Yes. Yes. It is killing me not to tell. It is killing me not to tell. So this coming weekend, here, hang on just a minute. Hey, Larissa, I see you lurking there. Hey, will you put a comment real quick? Because I would love for everybody to follow you. So Larissa is, there we go. Hang on. Just figured that shit out. That's what I'm going to pin. If you guys don't follow Larissa right here, please do. So she is a fantastic paranormal investigator. Like, she knows her shit. She's also a producer and one of the stars of 24 Hours in Hell, the series that they so nicely invited me to come and be on. And she is the spearhead of Third Eye Productions and is obviously, I guess, thinks I'm cool enough to hang out with her. So, like, I get to go hang out with her coming up at Old Paulding Jail. I hate it. I always want to say Spalding. Old Paulding Jail in Ohio on the 28th. I did have a video that was all ready to go. And when I listened to it, there's like a guy screaming outside and a car. And when I told Larissa this today, I said, this is this phone and I are fighting. I just want you to know. So I'm voice texting her and I'm like, so I had a video ready to go about, Ohio, and there was a bum yelling outside and some sirens. Well, my phone said a bomb. yelling outside and some sirens. And she was like, LOL, what? I hope you're okay. And I was like, why would I not be okay? And then I looked at it and I was like, motherfucker. So, yes. Don't you love fucking spell check, autocorrect, voice, all that shit? It's fucking stupid. So, yeah. So, thankfully, she has a good sense of humor because I mean, I am sure someone else would have been calling a well check on me. I saw some of you guys ask about getting tickets. If you guys want to get tickets for the Ohio event, those are on my link tree. So click the link up here, click the link on my profile. You can get an in-person ticket. There's only a few, so you can get an in-person ticket while they last. Or if you can't make it to Ohio, you can get a virtual ticket. So one of the cool things that Larissa is allowing me to do is to give you guys a virtual ticket. Wait till you see the other cool ass fucking places that this girl has found for yours truly to go. I'm trying to get Sass to go, but Sass keeps saying no. Somebody needs to put the little chicken on my shoulder right now because I'm just saying. No one ever means duck. And you know what's funny? When I do mean duck, it says something completely different. It says something completely different, like elephant. Because it's, yeah. So if you guys would like to come and see me in Ohio, come hang out. Not only will we be doing a live investigation, y'all can come and hang out with me, and chances are that I may scare the shit out of you, or not, I'm sure. I am disappointed because I'm gonna tell like a little tiny thing, okay? So when I went and filmed the show with Larissa and all of the amazing crew, so there was someone there that I was dying to scare. I don't know why, but I was like planning it, like I was planning it all the way on the plane, like I was planning, like I had everything ready to go. And then I swear the house knew that I was going to do it. So the activity in my room when we went to bed was so fucking much that I didn't want to move because I mean, I was getting answers to quite like it was great, right? So I didn't want to move. Little beknownst to me, someone else did the scaring for me. An actual human did the scaring for me. So it was great. It was fucking great. But yeah, I can't wait to see the episode. I can't wait. So yeah. Hey, Larissa, where is it that the screening will be? I am not wrong. And you know, I'm not wrong. I'm just saying. Oh, I love it. Yeah, let me prove that I'm not asleep. Let me verify that I'm awake. Is that where the screening's at, Larissa? Is it going to be at Hell House? And will it be open to the public? Mark, you're first on my list. You are my first victim. Well, see, for those of you guys that are close, you can go to the screening and then you can tell me about it. Since I'm going to go play with rocks. All the rocks. I mean, I love rocks too, that's why I'm going. Although I will say that, like, Sass and I have a game plan this time, whereas last time we're like, let's just go. Like, we didn't know really what to expect. It's so many people and so many stones just flung together in a whatever, big tent, building, whatever. I'm not going to lie. There were some areas where we got down and then we were like, I don't want to go back. I don't want to go down there any further. And we were like, boop, and went the other way. Just because of all, if you imagine like Walmart, a Walmart of crystals times 10, that kind of energy. And then, so then you have like the crazy people that you're like, ooh, that one kind of looks a little crazy. Like, let's not go over there. And then you have the super like, I'm better than you people that like talk down to everybody. And then you have like the normal people. And then you have all of these crystals that are like doing this. And yeah, it's a lot. It's so fucking much. Like, I don't think there was a single day in Tucson that we got back to the hotel and did not have a headache. Like, we were sitting at the restaurant downstairs eating like it was so bad. It was so bad. Yeah. Yeah, like constant aftershock kind of energy. Yeah. So, for those of you guys that were here long enough to hang out and listen, I'm just saying, the shop will be closing to the public on the 31st, so we can start getting it packed up to move. You can buy a mystery box on Saturday. They'll release on Saturday, but I will have them up on the site for you guys to order. We're going to go through some shit and some stuff because I have a lot of shit. I have a lot of shit. And on the 31st, there will be more shit. More shit. Just saying. There'll be more shit. Absolutely you can. You guys don't have to send me anything, but absolutely you can. Yes. I will be moving everything to a P.O. box when we get ready to start moving the shop. Just so you guys know, but I'll make sure to get everything ready before then. So yeah. All right, Mark. You ready? Yes? We're going to get on with the reads. Oh my God, I love it. So, I will be majorly overwhelmed over the next 6 months and majorly happy and majorly crazy and zigzagging all over the country, and it'll be great. It'll be great. And you know what? I'm also going to take you guys with me. I'm going to take you guys all with me. So one of the shifts that will be coming with me moving the shop and with me going all over the place, I have been stockpiling. I've been stockpiling a list of places to go that either I want to go, that you guys have asked if I would go, that you've recommended to me, etc. So a lot of my content is going to shift with more travel videos and places like right by your house that you may not even know are there, like haunted places that you can go and investigate, spiritual places, ley lines. Oh yeah, Sass is gonna love that. Things like that. So while we're in Colorado, I'm gonna take Sass up to Victor, and I can't wait. It's gonna be fan-fucking-tastic. Yeah. All right, Mark, ready? I've only had your cards out for, a minute. Just saying. I'm just excited. There's so much that got dumped in my lap this week. I say dumped in my lap, and that's not the right way to say it. There's so many manifestations that suddenly were like, here it is right here. So yeah, just letting you know. Just letting you know. The ghost town outside of Memphis. Excuse you. Why didn't I know about this when I went through Memphis a couple weeks ago? A ghost town outside of Memphis. I'm waiting. All right. Yeah. Y'all are going to have to... Oh, hell is on my list. Don't think hell is not on my list. I love you to pieces, Larissa. There's a place on... I'm trying to remember exactly where it is. I can't remember if it's in New Mexico. I think it's in New Mexico. I have tried to stop and get a picture with this fucking sign so many times and something happens. Every time there's a road out there called Hexed Road. H-E-X. Like H-E-X-T. Hexed Road. If you don't think I want to get a picture of that sign when we go back through this next time, I've been through that area like 90 fucking times. If you don't think that I'm going to go get a picture on Hexed Road, I'm just saying. I'm just saying what I'm saying. All right. Mark, Bodhi, focus. But I will say if you guys have any ideas, if there's any places that you would like to see me go, maybe they're a favorite place of yours or a place that you had an experience. Maybe it's a haunted place that, I mean, Larissa's down to go with me. Sass may not be down to go, but Larissa and all the crazy people that are around her, they're down to go. You know, Santiago with his yelly face, you know, he's down to go. So if there are places like that, let me know. Like, let me know. If there are spiritual places that you've heard about, but you may never get across the country to see, let me know, because chances are I can do it. So if you guys have places you'd love for me to go, send them. I almost said shoot them. Send them, shoot them, whatever, to my website. That is also on my profile link. So just click there. There's a contact form. Just be like, blah, 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 blah. And I'll get to as many as I can. Sass will love it. It'd be great. Y'all are trying to get me to come to Michigan so bad. Y'all crack me up. Y'all are so cute up there in Michigan. Y'all are so cute up there in Michigan. Y'all are so cute. Hey, Miss Barbara Trouton, how are you? I broke a bead. Can y'all see that? It is broke. There we go. I broke it. All right then. Okay. All right. There's a lot of you Michigans out there tonight. Okay. I love it. I love it. Like I'm watching all this stuff. Like that's all right. I know Mark is still like, come on, bitch. Like, read my cards. Sorry. Okay. Larissa's like writing down like here. So Larissa's been investigating and part of the paranormal world for a hot minute. She knows the peoples. So, yeah. It'd be great. All right. I'm really going to read for Mark. Otherwise, I'm going to sit here and continue to read the comments. Because y'all have some great ideas. Why am I going again? Oh, yeah, because it's been a long fucking day. Mark, you ready? Mark, you start off with change. Embracing. And enlightenment. Well, that's a lot of movement right there. Change is hard. I know. Even when it's good change. Even when it's good change. Sometimes we get so stuck in what we wanted. And I meant that in past tense. What we wanted. We get so stuck in what we wanted because we worked really hard, we got it, etc. And then when the universe is like, all right, that was that step. Now it's time to move to the next step. We fight that like crazy because we don't want to fight it. We worked really hard. We got this, and now we don't want to go anywhere. When you actually embrace that change, when you actually embrace the idea of, okay, I know that this is where I've been, this is great, this is successful, etc. Now it's time for me to move forward. It's a very, very freeing feeling. I mean, this is like, I understand. It's a very freeing feeling. But the thing that comes with being able to walk away from good, solid manifestations is a lot of enlightenment. When we manifest something, especially if it's something with our lives that not only affects us, but it affects our kids, it affects our spouse, it affects our family, it affects everybody around us. When we manifest something like that, and we've worked really hard to get it, to keep it, to polish it, to make it super pretty, and we're in just enjoying it. You know what I mean? Like, say you worked really hard for this certain kind of car you wanted really, really bad. This is the car, you know, you take your kids to school in. It's the car that you drive to work. Like, it's that car, right? This is your dream car. You couldn't wait to get it. And now you got it. And you're just appreciating it. Like, it's great. It's so great. And you've had it for like 3-4 years. Like, it's fantastic. You're getting close to paying it off. You know, like, you're super proud of it still. And then suddenly there's this other car over there, and this may be your other like kind of dream car that you've been looking at, and it's the perfect color, and it's got the big engine, and it's got all the things, and it's got the wheels, and it's winking at you over there in the car lot, like, come drive me, come drive me. Do you see what I'm saying? When the universe starts to hand you the next round of manifestations, even if what you've got right now is exactly what you've asked for and what you've wanted and what you've worked for, you have to embrace it. Because if you tell the universe no, that may not come around again. You may not be ready to let go of the thing that you worked so hard for, but enlightenment comes in letting go of good things. Have you ever heard the saying, and I know you have, if you love something, set it free? Have you ever heard that? That's enlightenment right there. If you have something that you love so much and the universe is like, you know what? I need you to let it go so I can bring you something better. Like, the something better is literally right here. I'm trying to set it in your lap, but the old thing is still in your lap. That enlightenment that comes with letting something go is, there's nothing that will replace it. There's nothing that will replace that enlightenment. That is something that you only get by letting go of something that you worked so hard for, that's still intact, that's still good, that's still doing all of the things it was supposed to do. So, Mark, even though you've worked super hard for this, and even though you've been pushing forward, that next manifestation is ready, it's waiting, and the clock is ticking. You have to change, you have to shift, and you have to let things go so you can embrace the new. I promise that the enlightenment you get from this change is going to be, it's going to set you apart from those people that are your competitors around you. Does that make sense? It's priceless. It's priceless. I'm going to also tell you why. And I'm going to relate this to kind of what I've been dealing with this week. One of the things that I struggled with this week, with making the decision to close the shop to the public and to embrace this change and move it somewhere else, is that I worked really hard. I worked really hard for this shop. I manifested my ass off. I worked really hard. I have busted my ass. And yeah. You are so welcome, Grace. But I know that even though this is a fantastic thing, and even though the place that I'm going, Miss Kathy Mazzell, you're next. Even though the place that I'm going, I can't wait to tell you. But anyway, there are going to be people out there that are competitors that are going to like laugh and smirk and so on and so forth. And the same thing goes for you, Mark. When you let go of the good thing to grab hold of something higher, something better, you're going to watch the people around you that are really on your side, and you're going to see those people that are really haters, because the people that are really on your side are going to support you in letting go of the good thing to grab something even better. They're going to support you and they're going to embrace it and so on. The haters are going to laugh. The haters are going to do whatever they can to make you feel bad about it. So I'm just saying. Let go of the thing, Mark, to grab onto something better. Okay? All right. Well, if you have stuff to come pick up, no worries. We will be closed to the public after the 31st. So after Labor Day weekend, we won't be open like just for walk-ins anymore. But we won't be moving until September, early October. Because if y'all have never seen my shop, what you guys can see is just a smidge of the things that are in there. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's going to take a good month just to pack the fucking shit up. So if you have something to come pick up, no worries. Okay. We'll still be there through probably the end of September, maybe 1st of October. It kind of depends on some factors with the new place. So I'm just saying. All right. Miss Kathy, are you ready? Crystals must be labeled box of rocks. So I think that's hilarious, and I would do that. Sass and Bones, however, would choke me. I will be reopening to the public in the spring. Yes. Yeah, Sass and Bones both would be like, the fuck you say? What is this? All right, Miss Kathy Mazel, you ready? So you had two come out together. So you have taking risks, and then you have courage, which was underneath taking risks. Whatever it is that's going on right now, I don't know if you're here, but why am I going to yawn again? I'm going to yawn again. Hold on. All right. But I love that Hippie Mama said, you're just going to tease us for 6 months. Yes. Yes. And you know what? I would love to tell you guys, and I would love to let you know, but here's the thing. People be crazy. People be crazy. And there are so many people out there that are doing everything they can. Just like you guys, I have all of those amazing people that are doing everything they can to see me fail. Everybody has those kind of people. Just saying. So I am going to make you guys wait because I'm just saying. Those of you guys that are supporters, those of you guys that love me, even if it's just liking my live or a video, y'all are going to be the ones to get the benefits from the new place. I'm just saying. And the haters can suck every butt I don't have. So, yeah. Anyway, Miss Kathy, there's some risks that are popping up. Now, these are good things. These are, to be honest, and this is not something I discuss a lot in my readings because I don't like to read about those type of things, but I have a feeling that these are like health related aspects, either a new diet, new medications, whatever. But this is something that is like a calculated risk. Does that make sense? So like if the doctor were to come in and say, hey, we have this new migraine medicine, you know, I'd love to try you on it. Like that's obviously a risk because you've been on some other migraine medicines. Some did great, some did terrible. So it's a calculated risk. Like, do you see what I'm saying? That's the kind of risks we're talking about here. With this comes some courage because obviously, it takes a little bit of courage to take that risk because there is the chance that maybe you could try that new migraine medicine and it's terrible and it makes your migraines worse or it makes you, you know, throw up constantly or whatever. So there's always some courage associated with it. But with this risk, with these, I feel like there's actually more than one. With these risks in particular, Miss Kathy, I don't feel like they're just you. I think that it's for a few people in your family. And I know that you just had a kiddo that had kind of a serious incident and so on. So I don't know if that has to do with him or if it's with you. But just weigh the risks really carefully. And And I would listen really hardcore to what the doctor is saying and why they would like you to try these new things or whatever. And here's why I'm going to say that, because this is the embracing card. And I want you to notice the colors are pretty close to the same all throughout here, that golden light back there. I would really, really pay attention and listen to how they're explaining, like, hey, this will help with this. This will help with this. Really listen to it. It is going to take some courage making these changes, but be open-minded and embrace what they say. Okay. I haven't seen you pop in, so I hope that makes sense. And I usually do not touch on health topics at all, but in this case, for some reason specifically, I feel like that's what these risks are. So weigh your options and really, really listen to the doctors in this case and so on, and embrace what they'd like to do in trying to help you. Even though I am that person that, you know, I'm all about holistic medicine. I'm all about, you know, herbal teas, tinctures, oil, all of that stuff. I still am all about Western medicine too. There is a wonderful, wonderful merging of the two. All you have to do is find it. The thing that ends up getting people in trouble is by trying to completely go with one way or the other. It's just not doable in our society today. It might have been doable 100 years ago, definitely 200 years ago, etc., when there really wasn't any type of modern medicine. There was only, you know, the herbs and the things like that. It was much easier. But with all of the things that hey, Miss Crystal, how are you? With all of the things that we do now, that we can fix with our bodies. I mean, think about how far modern medicine has come. If you have metal in your body anywhere, like 100 years ago, 200 years ago, that would have never been thought of. I mean, think about it. So there is a very, very wonderful, wonderful way to mesh Eastern and Western medicine, like, you know, traditional old school herbal medicines and new medicines. So I'm a big fan of that. I am one of those spiritual people. I will never tell you not to talk to your doctor. I will always say, hey, you know, I recommend talking to your doctor. Like, tell him about this, tell them about this. Because when you work with your doctor, you're going to get such a better treatment plan than you could ever imagine. The doctor that I had for like almost 10 years, when I first got diagnosed with being diabetic, I hope that made sense, Miss Kathy. I hope your read made sense. When I first got diagnosed with being diabetic, Miss Traci F, you're next, sweet pea. They put me on all kinds of medications, and I had terrible reactions to them. I knew that they were going to put me on metformin first. I knew that it was going to make me sick at my stomach, right? At least that's what I expected to happen, because everybody I have ever known on metformin has like shit like a goose. Like, it was, you know, nausea, all that stuff. I kind of expected it, right? Like, and I didn't get that. And I was like, wait. So then I felt like cheated in a way, you know, because like I'm expecting it. Like, I've got all the tummy meds, I'm prepared, I'm ready. And then it didn't happen. And so I was like, well, what the fuck? But here's what did happen. I had a severe reaction to it. You know, the V8 commercials where they're walking sideways. It started fucking up something in here because I didn't know at the time that I was epileptic. And so it started fucking me up. And so I was literally walking crooked, and I was running into stuff and falling over. So they had to take me off of it. But I mean, I kind of felt cheated because I was like, wait, you know, when I found out I was diabetic, they put me on Keppra, and I knew about the Keppra rage, you know, about the She-Hulk stuff, and thought I was ready for that. Wasn't. So it took a lot of trial and error with the doctor, and the doctor that I had, because she's no longer on my insurance, but When I weaned myself off of the medicines and I started doing things more with herbs and so on, and I got to the point where I was lowering my A1C with diet and, with herbal supplements. When I went in and my A1C was at 5.5, she looked at me and she was like, I want to know what you're doing, because I was not on anything. I'm not on anything. Now, this is not the right path for everybody. So please, please, please don't think that that's what I'm saying. Okay. This is not the right path for everybody. It is what worked for me, and I'm thankful for it. Okay. But when she saw that my A1C was 5.5, and that I was no longer anemic, like things like that, she was like, I want to know what you're doing. And so when I told her, she was like, you're kidding me. So she started recommending some of these supplements and some of these herbs to her other diabetic patients. So when you work with your doctor and you have the Eastern and Western medicine meshing together, when you have herbal and modern medicine meshing together, your health is always, always, always going to be better, I promise. Okay? Okay? All right, Miss Traci, I got your cards ready. So you have, going forward, you have miracles, and you have illumination. This is interesting. That looks so weird on here. They're not really that bright red on the actual card. Okay, anyway. I mean, that one's pretty spot on. That one's just weird. Okay, all right, okay. Miss Traci. I know that it seems like you're in this weird stopping point. Good night, Miss Eunice. That you're in this stopping point. And the thing is, I don't think that you have put yourself in this stopping point. You didn't see me yawn. This is something that it's like the universe has. Ow, Vlad, what the? I love him. This little fucker. Let me tattle. So my kid, I picked Kay up today from college so she'd come home for the weekend. There's a new little place up there that she likes to eat. They have amazing food. It's really good. I brought some home because I wasn't super hungry. So that was going to be my dinner. So I had it setting up here on the fucking table. There was not a chair or any way that little bitch could have got up here on the table. But guess what happened? He got on the table. Not only did he get my noodles, because I had some of the most amazing stir-fry noodles, he knocked it in the chair. He had his fill, and then he knocked it in the floor. So Bear could eat the rest of it. So poor Kristin is going to deal with nasty dog fart all night because Bear sleeps with Kay when she's home. Doesn't sleep with me. But those two fuckers enjoyed my dinner. I did get about 5 bites. 5 bites. I'm unhappy with both of them, and they know it. And what's even better is I went into Kay's room because they both were treated in there thinking they were going to be safe. And I went in there and I have the box, the takeout box, and I didn't realize out of the end was a noodle hanging out. One single noodle flopping on the end of it. So I'm wagging the box at him like this, and the noodle's doing this. And it was great. And after a while, I was like, I look like a crazy person. Like, let me just leave. Let me just leave the room right now because I'm wagging a noodle at them. It was great. Miss Traci saved me. All right. So, Traci, I know you're in this spot that it feels like the universe, feels like every single thing has just come grinding to a halt. With this, it's almost like you can't see this path forward. Everything is dark. You don't know which way it is you're supposed to go. And you're kind of at a point where, you know, in that part in the old Alice in Wonderland, the cartoon, where she's walking on the path and the little dog with the broom. Why am I yawning? The little dog with the broom comes up and he erases the path in front of her. And then he goes behind her and erases that path. And all she's left is with that square. That's this. That is what I feel like this is. Just because you can't see the path going forward doesn't mean that you shouldn't take a step. It doesn't mean that you should stay stuck on that little square. What it means is that you have to take a step one way or the other. I promise that if it's a wrong step, you can always step back onto that tile with the light on it, but you have to take a step. You're never going to get off of that spot if you don't. By taking that step, it's going to put you on a unique path. And it's not, normally when we get on a path, we can kind of see a little, slightly, where we're going. We have a goal. You know what? I'm going to go to college so I can get a degree, so I can get a job. Like, that's a really understandable goal for everybody, right? But if something happens and you're not sure if you're going to go to that college anymore, or that college, that college, that college, you can't just stay frozen. You have to take a step. And maybe that means that you apply to all these other colleges that you either really didn't think you were going to get in, or that maybe didn't want to go to, or whatever. You never know. You may end up getting into a college you never expected to get accepted to. You didn't go to this lower level college, but you got to go to this crazy one up here that you never thought you were going to go to, because you stepped out of your comfort zone and continued on your path. Traci, don't stay stuck in that dark, because this is literally the miracles card. So don't stay stuck back there. Those miracles are going to be, I have a feeling it's going to be an amazing amount of small ones everywhere. Bing, 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 bing. That are going to lead up to this. This is the illumination card. All of these small little tiny miracles that are going to pop up once you step out onto just a path are going to end up being runway lights that light the way for where it is you're actually going. Does that make sense, Miss Traci? So stop standing still. You have to take a step. Even if it ends up being the wrong step, take a step, because it's going to end up kind of righting itself. The universe has a crazy path that you're going to be on, and all these little tiny miracles are going to be runway lights along the way. So don't stay still anymore. Okay? No more staying still. No more staying still. Good. I'm glad it makes sense. I didn't see you pop up, so I'm glad that it makes sense. I'm glad that it makes sense. The other thing is that I know, let me fix this real quick. I know that sometimes we get not stuck, but stuck. I mean, we get stuck. There we go. And it's just comfortable to stay stuck. You took a step that won't come around until next year. Okay. Just keep in mind all the little miracles that come with that step. Why am I yawning? Lead up to the runway lights. And I have a feeling that I've read for you more than once. So I have a feeling that whenever you start to see that there's a pattern with all these little things that are happening, coming true, etc., and you step back and you look at where the runway is actually taking you, I think that it is going to surprise the living shit out of you of where you're going. Does that make sense? I did, Miss Sylvie. Good. I'm so glad. You are so welcome, sweetheart. Oh, okay. April Stone, I'm reading for you, and apparently I'm throwing cards for you too. Apparently I'm throwing cards for you. Yeah, my legs have been like jacked up from all of the, like I've been doing too much. I'm not gonna lie. I've been doing too much. So I treated myself a little bit this week to, I get a pedicure every couple of weeks. If you guys are diabetic, I am going to recommend that you get a pedicure. I'm not going to lie. Now, be very choosy on where you go, because some people don't, you know what I mean? Like, you want somebody that's really, really good with it. There are medical spas that have, you know, people that do pedicures on people that have problems with, you know, ingrown toenails, things like that. But seriously, I am really, really going to recommend, if you're diabetic, to get a pedicure. Get them regularly. Like, it's something that health-wise will help you. I noticed that I was starting to lose a little feeling on the outsides of my pinky toes, right? And that freaked me out. Some of it was the shoes I was wearing. But I was noticing that my feet weren't as sensitive as they used to be, and so on. So I started getting pedicures. I have had one every 2.5 weeks for 2 years now. My feet are ticklish now. I've really not been ticklish since I was a kid. I'm not hardly ticklish at all, but on my feet, I was not ticklish at all. I am now. Like, I almost can't handle it. Now. It's so ticklish. To me, that's a good thing. And if you're a diabetic, you know exactly why, because your eyes, your fingers, your feet, like things like that you have to watch them really carefully. So yeah, I'm just saying. But I don't know why I'm telling you guys this, but I went and paid a little extra for like the hot stone massage, the hot towel on my legs, like, and the wax on my feet, like all of those things, because dude, my legs have been hurting bad. I'm old. Just rambling tonight. I'm just rambling. It is what it is. I'm going to shut my face now. All right, Miss April Stone, you ready? You're welcome, Megan. Yeah, look into them. It's the one that I get is, I think, like $35. And that's with, you know, my toes being all pretty painted and stuff like that too. It's like $35. So every 2 weeks, like, it's 100% worth it. You know what I mean? Let me not spill my tea. All right. Miss April. The card that you threw at me is the Delight card, but it's upside down. Then you have Release, and then you have Wisdom. So let's chat. Let's chat. This Delight card upside down tells me that nothing in life right now is making you happy, and you don't know why. I don't feel like you're under some big cloud of depression. I don't feel like someone's sending bad shit your way. I think that it's just one thing after another, after another, after another, after another. And we're all in this boat right now. Trust me. We're all in this boat right now. Trust me. But with you, you're noticing it hardcore. And I think that it is kind of getting a little bit of that depressive, like, down feeling, because when everything seems to be piling up on your shoulders, it's really, really hard to be happy. It's really, really hard to see joy in anything. So let me tell you how to fix that. Now, this is the Release card, and let me stop what you think you're thinking right there. What you think you're thinking right there, let me stop you. Because there are ways to release some of this shit that will actually work. Not that going outside and grounding doesn't work, okay? But when you have this much shit piled on you, this is time for a good FAFO release. I'm just saying. Now, it doesn't have to be directed at anybody specifically. What it needs to be directed at, who it needs to be directed at, is just anybody that has sent bullshit your way. Just a blanket return to sender. Anybody that has sent bullshit your way needs to have all of this bullshit that you've been harboring released right back into their faces. When you guys do a return to sender, when you do a fuck around and find out, and you just blanket send it back to whoever the fuck it is sending it to you. And that's, I mean, maybe you don't use the F word like I do, but if you do, that's exactly how you say it. If you don't, maybe leave out the F words. But by doing a working that just sends anything negative right back to whoever it was that flung it your way, that's not you specifically targeting one person, okay? The other thing is this. Let me give you a little idea. When you do this return to sender working, stick a little mirror in front of that bitch, okay? When you have that candle going, stick a little mirror in front of that bitch. I have a really cool one, I think from Walmart or the Dollar Store, I can't remember. But it hangs, but the handle swivels, so you can make it like set up. It's great. It's fantastic for that. So I put that little mirror right the fuck there. Just put a little mirror. Let the candle go in front of the mirror. Here's why. Because it's going to mirror all of that shit. So say you're doing a blanket return to sender and you put it in front of a mirror. So the return to sender, say, oh, Sue Ellen over there is talking bad about you and what a piece of shit you are and how you never do nothing right and look at them kids and blah, 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 okay? She's flapping her fucking gums over there, okay? Well, maybe she's been flapping her gums and maybe she also like saw a jar on TikTok and you're in a jar in her house, okay? You do this wonderful little return to sender work. You don't know it's Sue Ellen. You don't know. You think it is somebody else. You think it's Sheila down the road down there. You don't think it's Sue Ellen at all. Because Sue Ellen's super nice to your face. Okay? So you put this little mirror in front of it. And you just let it go. Okay? Whoever's sending you bad shit, they can fuck right off. Right? So next thing you know, some of the shit that's been happening to you starts happening to Sue Ellen. And it's eerily similar shit. All of these things that have been happening to you, maybe you had your water pump bust on your car, and then maybe you had a flat tire, and then maybe your heater core went out, and then maybe whatever. All those things are happening to her in the exact same order. That's a mirror. That will tell you who the fuck is saying and doing the bad shit against you. Put the little mirror right in front of it. And then watch who hollers. Watch who gets hit. It's pretty comical. I'm not going to lie. And you can sit there and go, oh, okay. Okay. And that's what this is. This is the wisdom card. So as you're sitting there all upset, can't find the joy in everything. Thank you, Chris. 17 months. Holy cow. Like, I can't believe that sometimes. When you release this, put a little mirror in front of that FAFO. You're going to get all of the wisdom of who is sending the bullshit your way. You're going to get all of the wisdom of who has been doing shit against you. I'm just saying. I'm just saying what I'm saying, Miss April. So, send all of that stupid shit back. Every bit of it. Put a little mirror in front of it and let them enjoy every bit of it. Let them enjoy every fucking bit of it. Sass, that was funny. A hot dog will holler. I'm sorry, y'all get to watch me eating in front of you. Ah! That was my leg, and that hurt so bad. Dude. He doesn't even like these fucking crackers. Did y'all hear him hit his head? Somebody ate all my crackers. I mean, I guess the hot dog boys and right attention too, yeah. I knew he wanted the box. All right, Miss Angela B. You ready? I gotta get some more of those. Those things are so good. Oh. Let's do this real quick. Now that the news is out. Now it's officially out. Just saying. I love that it starts to show all these things. There we go. It's officially out now. So does the candle need to be special or anything? You literally can just use a black or a white candle. Put you some chili peppers around it. Shake them up first. Put you some black pepper around it. Put you some chili flakes. Whatever you got. Woo, okay. And just put the intent into that candle. Speak the words into that candle that you're sending back any negative bullshit that's been sent your way. Face the mirror toward the west. Well, west for me is that way. So candles here. Say west is this way. Face the mirror to the west because the west is the past. So that's anything being sent your way. Okay? At least that's what I was taught. All right, Miss Angela. That help, Pink? All right. Good night, Connie's Crafting. I'm gonna let y'all go watch the video. I'm gonna let y'all go watch the video because I'm proud of it. It's a cool video. Oh, thank you, love. All right, Miss Angela. Nope, the mirror itself needs to face the west. So the back of the mirror will face east. Okay. All right, Miss Angela. You have adventures, delight, and blessings. Honey, be happy. Be happy. I love Triscuits, but it feels weird when you get a piece stuck on you. Go do the weird shit. Normally, the adventure card is all about movement and finding something exciting and so on. Go do the weird shit. It doesn't have to be crazy. It doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to be brave. It doesn't have to be the adventure of a lifetime. It can literally be you just going to do something weird. There's a place here in Tulsa called the Center of the Universe, and people go down there and scream weird shit in it because it echoes back to you, and it's weird and it's fun. And I know people that won't do it because they're like, well, it's too weird. Go do the weird shit. Go do the weird shit, Miss Angela. The delight and the blessing card right here go hand in hand with the weird shit. Start embracing who you are and just be your weird self. we've gotten so far away from people being authentically who they are that it's weird. That it's weird. And that's really sad. We have gotten so far away from people being who they are that we're cookie cutter people. Being up at a college campus, and I sit there and I look around, and being in the mall, being at a convention, being anywhere where there's a whole bunch of people, you can see how many people just follow the masses. My kid was telling me that today there was, she was at one of the little freshman seminar things, you know, and everybody goes to leave. So one kid goes out the door they came in. So everybody else started following him. Okay. And one other kid saw that the door over here said exit and went out those doors. While everybody else, all 100 kids, or I guess 98 kids, are trying to pile and cram out one door. Okay, and one other person went to the door that actually said exit. So they were supposed to leave. Just saying. I'm just saying. Be your authentic self. Be the one that actually reads and goes, oh, that's how I go out. Be the one that doesn't just follow the crowd. So many people are just cookie cutter versions of whatever they're seeing on TV, whoever they're seeing around them. It's pack mentality. So embrace who you are, Angela, because by you embracing who you are, by you being the weird you, by you going on those weird trips, by you dressing how you feel like you wanted, like those things, okay? That's where all of this delight comes from. This is why you feel like you're burdened, why you feel like you're weighed down, why you feel like you can't get ahead, because you're holding yourself back in a way by not allowing you to be your authentic self. Does that make sense? By being your authentic self and being happy and letting everybody else kiss all the other asses, that's what's going to bring you all the blessings. I know it sounds dumb, but when you start being your authentic self, no one can take that away from you. No one can take that away from you. And that's when the universe starts heaping on all of the blessings that you've been asking for. Does that make sense? Miss Angela B. So let me address that. And even in the video, it doesn't say that I'm closing my store. I am moving. I am sure that there are haters out there that are going to spin it in that way, that I'm closing or whatever. But I'm not. I'm simply moving. I'm simply moving the shop. I thought that this was the perfect location until this other one landed in my lap. Good. I'm so glad, Raven, honey. I'm so glad. I really love those fucking crackers. All right, Miss Heidi. Ready? Potion, you're not wrong. That was one of the factors when I was thinking about this, was some of the issues. So yeah. Aw, thank you, Bri Guy. I appreciate that. No, they're not the spicy ones. They're the dill and sea salt. Dill, sea salt, and olive oil. They might be the most delicious things on the whole planet. I'm not gonna lie. All right, Miss Heidi, ready? I've always loved Triscuits. My dad, we always had Triscuits and Wheat Thins in our house. So I always have Triscuits and Wheat Thins in my house. And as a kid, I was like, oh, those are gross. We don't want those. You know, we wanted Doritos or like all the, you know, and we did have those too, but like we always had those. We always had those. All right. Here we go, Miss Heidi. So you have focus, relaxation, and flexibility. So we're going to talk about that. Let's talk about the focus card first, because this right here, starting off in your reading, tells me that you're scattered as fuck right now. That your brain is doing 90 different things. It's trying to go 90 different ways, all out from each other. And there's not enough of you to be able to focus on the 90 different things. 9, yes. 90, no. You have to figure out where your focus actually lies right now. And trust me, this is the pot calling the kettle black, okay? Please trust me, this is the pot calling the kettle black. But sometimes we have to decide where our energy needs to be and what needs to fuck off. Case in point, I'm going to give you an example from my life. I have all of these goals and ideas and products and stuff like that that I want to do. But the problem is, like, let's just say products. If I implement one new product, just one, and say there's 3 flavors, scents, whatever to it, that is 3 listings on my website. That is 3 photos. That is all of the SEO, all of the things that go with it. That's all of making those 3 things, labeling them, all that stuff. So it's not just one thing that I'm introducing. It's a lot. It's not just one item that I'm making. It's, say I'm making 3 and I make 10 of each. That's 30 items. Like, you don't think about that until you're trying to label all these things. You're trying to pack all these things. And then as you're packing those things, your brain's like, hey, you know what? I know that you're in the middle of this, that you've just got like one of those packed, but what if you also did lip gloss? So then you're like, oh yeah. So you stop what you're doing, you go over there. Your brain hopscotches like that to the point that you are pulled in so many fucking directions. This is going to sound really counterproductive to focusing, but it's not. This is the relaxation card. When is the last time that you actually just relaxed and did something for Heidi? When is the last time that you went to bed early? When is the last time that you put your phone down and watched a movie by yourself for the evening? When is the last time that you sat in a bathtub, a nice hot bath with a book for 30 minutes? When is the last time that you went for a drive by yourself? Do you see what I'm saying? Like, when is the last time that you did something completely disconnected and relaxing just for you, just for Heidi? When is the last time that you did that? As your spiritual advisor, Miss Heidi Pooh, I am telling you that you need relaxation. You literally need to go unplug and relax. Your next day off, when you're sick, that does not count because that is not relaxation. Your next day off, make sure that, oh man, I didn't catch that one in time. I saw a blue bodie pop in. Shit. Be mindful and make yourself relax. And that sounds redundant, like make yourself relax. Do it, make yourself relax. But when we're so used to the ADHD brain and how fast we shift from one task to another, to another, to another, it can be great until we realize we're not getting anything done. By forcing yourself to stop and relax, A, it's going to make you more flexible, and B, it's going to allow you to shift your focus back where it needs to be, if that makes sense. So all of this crazy ADHD shit that's been going on in your brain, and where you're like, okay, I need to focus. I can't keep doing this anymore. I am prescribing relaxation to you. I can't really prescribe, but it's still funny. It's going to make you more flexible. Way more flexible. I don't know if you have kiddo this weekend or if you're by yourself this weekend. I have a feeling that kiddo would happily let you relax if you said, hey, this is what I'm supposed to do. So that's what I'm going to recommend 100%, Miss Heidi. Your next day off, you need at least half a day of that to be you just relaxing and mindfully focusing on not doing anything. And it's hard. For those people that have ADHD brains, y'all understand the struggle. Relaxing is a struggle. She would let you to a point. She gets bored. I mean, I understand. Especially with what you do for a living, I would recommend something with warmth. Does that make sense? So a nice hot bath, hot tub, like things like that. Obviously water, since that's what I keep thinking of. But helping your muscles relax, helping your body relax, helping you kind of focus on... It's so funny. When you're in like a hot tub or something, you get focused on relaxing because you know you can only be in there for just a little bit. Oh no, you're not losing it, girl. Everybody and their dogs. ADHD has ADHD lately. Like, it's so bad. It's so bad. I've had to start setting a timer for 20 minutes again and then forcing myself, like, for 20 minutes, you're going to fill these bottles. For 20 minutes, you're going to answer messages. For 20 minutes, you are going to, you know, label these things. Like, I've had to start doing the 20-minute thing. Like, thanks Sass for telling me about the 20-minute thing. But yeah, you are not alone with it, honey. I promise. Not in any way, shape, or form. I love when this thing doesn't work. It pisses me off. Right? I think it's a great idea too. When she told me that, I was like, that is fucking brilliant. That is fucking brilliant. So, all right. Haven't taken meds since high school, but yeah. No, I'm not going to lie. If y'all have ever been around me or watched me work, like, I am that beep, 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 beep. But that 20-minute thing is great. And it'll kill you. I'm not going to lie. It'll kill you. So, yeah, starting with 10 or 15 minutes is a great idea. And you'll realize you get stuff done really quickly. And then say you have 5 minutes left, you can sit, let your brain go on your phone, whatever it is you need to do. Let me fix this. All right, Kristin, you ready? I hit the wrong button and it backed me back out. All right. Sill squirrel. All right. So you have happiness, gateway, and embracing. This card coming up a lot. So it tells me a lot of you guys are stubborn as shit. So let's talk about this. You can be happy. You can 100% be happy. I know we all hear people bitch about, oh my God, this person was like so happy, it made me sick, and blah, blah, blah. I'm sorry that you have a stick stuck up your ass. I'm so sorry that you wipe with sandpaper. I'm so sorry that you don't know how to be happy. I'm so sorry that when something good happens, you get all pissy because you got to take care of it, or you got to do this or this or this. You can't just be happy. I feel sorry for people like that. So, Kristin, be happy. Be happy. Whatever it is that's going on, whatever it is that's happening, whatever, it doesn't matter if it's good or bad. If you're having a good day and you're choosing when you wake up in the morning, like, I am going to have a good fucking day, I'm going to be happy, and somebody comes along, it never fails to amaze me. And those of you women that are in here, y'all are going to know exactly what I'm saying. Women get told all the time that we should smile more. And then we get accused of being stupid if we're happy or if we're smiling all the time. We get accused of being stupid. Like there's nothing up there. They're just a pretty face or whatever. It fucking pisses me off. And then if you're told to, you should just be happy about stuff. And then when you are happy and you're deliriously happy about something, then something's wrong with you. Then you're being annoying or whatever. You know what, Kristin? Be annoying. Who cares? If you're happy, if you're having a good day, if you're in a great mood, man, fuck them. Let them go be miserable way the fuck over there somewhere. Or at least in their office with the door closed. Because you embracing being happy, whether it's right now, whether it's in the moment, whether it's when a huge thing happens, whatever it is, you embracing actually being happy is setting you on a gateway, setting you in a gateway, setting you around a gateway, whatever you want to say it, leading you up to the gateway. And here's why. When we're happy and when manifestations start coming in and we start giving thanks for them, we start being happy, we start like really, really enjoying just every single thing about life in that moment. So many more amazing things will peg you in the forehead. It's not even funny. Like attracts like. If you guys are out there and you're catching yourself being depressed and down all the time, then that's what you're going to attract. If you are out there and you are super fucking happy about this, I don't know, maybe you saw a yellow butterfly this morning and that just made your whole fucking day because you thought of your grandma and you felt loved and you knew she was watching and you're happy the rest of the fucking day. Be fucking happy. Be fucking happy. That's only going to bring in more happiness. It's going to bring in more good. When you're giving thanks, one of the things that I absolutely love to do is when something is going good for me, if I see somebody that, maybe I think I can like slide a 20 in toward gas for their car and run out the door real quick before they realize I paid for their stuff, that I do things like that. Whenever I can give back to someone random or whatever, then that's what I do, because I would rather do that than give to a big charity, even though the big charity gives you a thing for a write-off. The person behind you that may be their last $20, and they're having to choose between getting gas for their car to take their kids to school and eating. So think about that. I only use that example because the other day I was up taking Kay to school and I was getting gas, and the pump out there, one of the pumps, not mine, but one of the other ones, this lady's card wasn't working. And she was an older lady and she had like a little oxygen box with her, with everything. And she was by herself, and because it wouldn't take her card, she had to walk, and it was like the day that it was like 200 fucking degrees outside, like 120, 121. If y'all didn't see that post on Instagram, it's like 121 degrees, heat index. She had to walk inside to pay for her gas. And so she had grabbed a bottle of water, and the lady was standing there kind of waiting for a minute, and she was out of breath and she was drenched in sweat. And I wanted to just hug this little lady like so bad. And so she was out of breath and she couldn't hardly tell the lady behind the counter what she needed. And she was trying to explain to her that the pump didn't work. The pump didn't work. My card didn't work. My card didn't work. And so the lady is trying to check her out and check me out at the same time, right? Because she's the only one on duty. And I happen to have cash. I never have cash. I just happened to have cash that day. And so I had a 20 and I slid it across the counter and I said, she needs 20 in gas in her car. She needs 20 in gas in her car. And so I ran out the door really quickly because, I mean, some people, they may need something like that really, really badly, but they're not going to accept it graciously. Does that make sense? So I ran out the door really quickly and jumped in my car and drove away. Like I was running from the law. But when things like that happen, when you are able to give somebody else some happiness, that's what brings happiness in. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? The other card you have is the embracing card. When you get to this gateway, it's going to feel really, really, hold on. Caught that one. It was a Dr. Lovin' stuff. I got him. So I was like, oh, hold on, there's one. When you embrace all of the good things that are coming in, you have no idea how that will change your life. And I know that sounds really stupid. But we're taught to have such a negative mindset from the time we're little bitty kids here in the United States and really everywhere. We're taught to have such a negative mindset that when good things happen, we go, okay, well, what else? What's going to happen? What else is going to happen? Like, well, what do I have to do to keep that thing? So by embracing all of the good that's coming your way because you were happy and you're putting happiness out into the world, I know that this has been like the longest read and I've been like rambling here and there, but I hope that all my stories tied back in the way they were supposed to. And if they didn't, I'm so sorry, Kristin. The train is sorry for me too. Does that make sense? Be happy and spread your happy wherever you can. I mean, maybe not illegally, but spread your happy wherever you can because the world needs it really, really badly. Really, really badly right now. And when you're spreading happiness to other people, you have no idea whose life you're going to change that day. Okay, good. Because I was like, oh, I'm just rambling like a motherfucker. It's been a long day. I've been up way too long. Oh, thank you for the jellies. I know, right? The train was epic. Perfect timing. I've been up way too long. I didn't sleep good last night. I've been up way too long. Like, it is what it fucking is. So I have Kathryn Brown next, then Jennifer A, then Lando, then Charlie, then Laurel, then Sarah, then Olivia, then Kim, then Moon, then Rochelle. I can tell you guys right now, I am probably not going to get to every one of you. Whoa. Okay, I went the wrong way. I was like, whoa, what just happened? So I did cut off my reads a little bit early, just because I knew that I already knew that, like, because I was tired as fuck this morning. Yeah. Exhausted doesn't even begin to describe this week. You are 100% right. So, whoever I don't get to this evening, I will refund you. Since I'm already making up some reads tomorrow afternoon, I don't want to put you guys off. Does that make sense? All right, Miss Kathryn Brown, you ready? The train's ready. I also got to figure out where some foodage went because my sugar be doing the down. Yes. Did you guys see the Schumann over the last couple of days? I have something I got to post that was absolutely hilarious. I check, this is on the Dr. Love and stuff. Yeah, look at that shit. Y'all want to know why you're tired? Y'all want to know why you aren't sleeping well? Look at that shit. It's been kind of quiet today, so that's probably why we're all fucking tired, because this has finally calmed down a little bit. But yeah, look at that. What the fuck is that? That's stupid crazy. And I don't know if you guys have been noticing this one. The frequency, the normal frequencies have been getting higher and higher and higher. That's like 7.9. We're used to like 7.2, 7.4. So the frequencies have been getting higher and higher and higher. And it's bullshit. It's bullshit. But I was going to, I need to post them. I need to find them and post them because I actually had like a Dr. Love and Spell or something. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, here it is. I found it. Dr. Happy Love Spell 67. I shit you not. I had to screenshot it because this is one that the scam account was posting on my thing. And I was like, it's legit a Dr. Love and stuff. This one's Dr. Happy. Dr. Happy. I told you I'm not lying. I see them when they come in. I see them when they come in. So I was like, y'all are never going to believe me that I actually caught one. So there you go. I'm just saying what I'm saying. I'm just saying what I'm fucking saying. So yeah. Yeah, the Dr. Happy cracked me up too. Don't think that my 12-year-old Beavis and Butthead brain wasn't in here going, Don't think that it wasn't because, yeah. Ow, sir. Ow, no, shit. Yeah, y'all should know damn well that I was in here giggling at that. All right, Miss Kathryn, save me from myself, please, because I'm tired. And when I get tired and I get the sleepy stupids, it's actually really comical for everyone else but me. Like it really is. It really, really is. Like my kids used to love it when I would tell them stories and I would be falling asleep in the story and I would tell them just weird shit. Like it was great. It was great. Oh my God, you can't make that up. That's so fucking funny. All right, Kat. You also start off with happiness, and then you have action, and then this flew out, I shit you not, on top, and this is the fucking protection card. This one landed on top of these two like that. Whatever it is you're doing right now, Kat, whatever it is that you've been working toward, whatever the thing is that makes you deliriously happy, that you've been manifesting, you've been pushing, you know what I mean? Whatever it is you're fucking doing, this is your sign right here that you are so damn protected. Like I was drawing a different card and this one was like, no, me. All the signs you've been getting about someone around you, they're actually signs. All of the things that you've been thinking that maybe, like, well, that seems like a sign, but maybe I'm crazy, or maybe I'm just reading into it because I want it to be a sign. No, it's a fucking sign. You are so fucking protected on whatever this is that you are manifesting right now. So this action card right here, you need to go ahead and move to the next step. Move to the next step. I don't care if you thought this next step wasn't going to be for 10 years. Okay, maybe not that, but you know what I'm saying. Maybe you thought, well, I'll do it like in 2 weeks or whatever. Now. Do it now. Do it now. your protection, I don't think it's going to run out, but like it's super mega strong right now. Whatever it is, girl, I can't reiterate this enough. Whatever it is you're manifesting, whatever it is you're going, do the next step now. Spirit guides, ancestors, whoever it is, has not only got your back, but it's almost like, because the way this fell on top of it like this, it's almost like it's cloaked. Does that make sense? So I don't know what it is that this next step is for you, but it's almost like this protection card has this cloaked where no one can even see what it is you're doing. So they can't work against you. Does that make sense? I think that's also why there's this like, go, 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 do it now, do it now. It's almost like a sneak attack. So whatever it is you were planning, whatever it is that you were, that you thought you were going to do, good. I'm glad it makes all of the sense. Whatever it is you were going to do next week or the week after, do it now. Do it now. Move the timeline up. Do it now, because you're kind of cloaked right now. You have a Klingon cloaking device and no one can see you. Do the things. This is the time. Do the things. Just saying. I'm just saying what I'm saying. I'm so glad that made sense too, because I was like, man, this is just, yeah. I'm glad it made sense. Yours is short and sweet because it was like, do the thing, go, 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 you know. Code red, go, go, go. Like it's time, go, do the things. You are amazingly protected right now. And I'm glad you said it makes all the sense. Had you been asking for a sign and then like second guessing yourself about the sign? I'm just curious. Been working all the things little by little, goals. Sweet. So whatever it is that you've been seeing that you were kind of trying to figure out if it was a sign or not, 100% it is. My phone just turned itself on. Aw. Thank you, wild card. Will you get married to Alexis? I don't know. Did you ask her? All right, Jennifer. I saw the Miss Pineapple come in, and all I can hear in my head is the damn good morning pineapple. I love that guy. And so Miss Pineapple, thank you for coming in, because now that's going through my head over and over, over and over and over. So this is great. I appreciate it. All right, Jennifer, you have action and openness and abundance and abundance. All right. Yours is so far out of your comfort zone. First, let me say this. I'm really proud of where you're going. I'm proud of this manifestation that you're working on. I'm proud of you wanting what you're working on. I don't know why the back of my arm is so itchy right now. It's driving me up the wall. And I'm sorry. I have goosebumps like crazy too, just on this arm. I know y'all can't see them because of the tattoos, but like it's bad. It's just on this arm. This one's fine, but goosebumps all over here. And I don't like it at all. what you're manifesting, what you're working towards right here. This is humongous. This is like life-changing kind of thing. This is not, oh, you are so welcome, Dee. This is not, you know, I want a little raise, you know, I want a 50-cent raise. I want a $1 raise. This is like life-changing, what it is that you're manifesting. And I'm proud of you for that. Because people say all the time that they want to manifest like this major thing or that major thing or whatever. And the problem is that even though they do start to manifest those things, when they actually start to get those things, they ruin themselves. It's not that someone is sending bad shit. It's not that they had karma or whatever. It's that they ruined that big thing because it's almost like they weren't ready for that movement, that upward movement. And it's really sad to see. How many times have you guys heard the stories about somebody that won the lottery and then like just pissed it all away and had nothing, went bankrupt? I mean, they're not used to that. They weren't ready for it. Even though they manifested it, they got it, and it overwhelmed them. Does that make sense? You're not like that, and that's not what's about to happen. What is about to happen, though, is I don't know if you've been putting things off or if you've been waiting to move forward with something, or if you've been waiting for the next step. I don't know where it is you're at in the manifestation phases, but it's time to do the things. It's time to do the things, but it's time to do the things in a unique way. We just had the full moon. I don't think that you need to wait for the next full moon. What I think is you need to be open to all kinds of different possibilities. Major introvert, so scared to move forward. Gotcha. Okay. I think you need to be open to all types of possibilities. It's kind of funny that you say that. My kid and I have been talking a little bit about college and how she's suddenly realizing that, like today, the last couple of days, she's had the epiphany that everybody suddenly is on a level playing field socially. It's not like high school where you could have gone to school with those people your entire life. They all know you. You know, you are the cool kid or whatever. No one knows you. No one knows you at college. You're starting all over. Everybody is on a clean slate as adults. Clean slate. I want you to think about that as you're moving forward with this. Nobody really knows who you are. They don't. They don't. And the reason I say that is because as adults, when we're manifesting and when we're moving forward, when we're manifesting, especially if this manifestation causes you to be in a new job, it causes you to get a new house, any of those things, no one knows you. You're on a level playing field all over again. No one knows who you are. But be open to shifting kind of diagonal and then up. Be open to, shifting this way and then this way and then up. Do you see what I'm saying? Be open to wherever it is that this action is going to take you to. Y'all, I don't know if you were a video game person, Jennifer, or if you play mobile games or anything like that, but this abundance card, in video games, there are always Easter eggs. There are always like special things. I know back in the day, I'm going to date myself really hardcore, but back in the day when we first got a Nintendo and we were playing Mario, there's all those cool things. Like if you jump over the flagpole, you get extra stuff. If you can get up on top of this and you can go to the 3 warp zones that have the extra shit. I used to love Super Mario 2 where you can fly up in the clouds and blah, blah, blah. Be on the lookout for those weird, awesome things like that, because that is where you're going to find a massive amount of abundance in places that you never thought to look, in places that, jump over the flagpole. Jump up in the clouds. Jump over and go find the little warp zones. Do you see what I'm saying? Don't stay on just the normal A, B, C, D, E, F, G path. Go straight to F and then come back and go to H and go to Q, come back. Do you see what I'm saying? You don't have to take a straight path for this manifestation. In fact, I would say, especially according to these cards right here, not to take a straight 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 path. Do things how they come to you to be done. It's going to make the introvert part of you happy. It's going to make the neurospicy part of you happy. It's going to bring in more abundance to allow you to do more things. So, yeah. Does that make sense, Miss Jennifer? And I hope you understand what I'm talking about when I say jump the flagpole in Mario and stuff like that. Some of you guys may not know. Makes me sad. Makes me sadly. Good, I'm glad. I'm glad that makes sense. Okay, woo! Good. I didn't want to assume that you were my age, but... Thank you, Chris. We were never good at Mario. I never beat the game. I mean, I would always just get frustrated after a while, and I'd be like, all right, I'm done. Like, I'm not doing this shit anymore, you know? And until the next day. And my sister and I used to love Rampage. Rampage was one of my favorite fucking games. And my sister and I once left a Rampage game on and going for a week and a half so we could beat the game, because you couldn't save it. You couldn't turn it off and save it. So, yeah. I'm on a beef jerky kick again lately. But it is what it is. All right. Lando, you ready? In the land of Lando. Man, Sass. I don't know if she's here. But when we go back across New Mexico in January to the gem show, dude, we gotta find that damn beef jerky. I've been like craving it and telling people about this fucking beef jerky. I gotta have it. I don't care. We gotta stop at every weird shit gas station until I find it. I don't care. We're doing it. It's a mission. That's in Louisiana. I'm talking about the like garlic butter steak or whatever the fuck it was that like melted in your mouth. Hey, Miss Laura. Thank you. Yeah, there was a kind of jerky that we found in New Mexico. I wanted like this kind of, so the hard times jerky is like drier. And that's what I wanted. Like, that's what I was craving. Yeah, the dry one that melted. And we stopped at this place, and the only kind they had, I can't remember the brand name of it. And I didn't take a picture because I'm fucking stupid. So we get this jerky, and it says, like, it's literally like garlic butter something. Or butter steak, or I don't know. And when we both looked at it, I was like, I don't know about this. Neither one of us knew about it. We opened it up. We ate the whole fucking bag like... Dude, we inhaled it. We inhaled the whole fucking bag. It might have been the best goddamn jerky I've ever had in my whole life. So... Oh yeah, I love Bucky's jerky bar. But yeah. We gotta find this jerky. I'm on a mission. Maybe I need to put out a video about it. But it was like the butter steak or something. I don't know. I need it. It was crack. I need it. Oh, I'm so sorry, May. All right, Lando. As I'm putting jerky in my face. and getting it all over the cards. Okay. I love you. I wish y'all could see what I'm seeing right now. I'm like looking at Lando's cards, and out of the corner of my eye, I see something glowing. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Fucking Vlad. He's got the really pretty golden cat eyes, right? And his eye shine is gold. Yellow, whatever. So he's looking up at me, and he's black as fuck down there in the shadow. So all I see are these two golden eyes staring up at me, right? And when I said, I love you, I shit you not, he got like the angry, like, what the fuck? It looked like a fake. It looked like an emoji. I love you. Don't you jump on my fucking leg. I swear they were like that. I'm like, what the fuck? See, the cops are coming for you because you gave me the angry face. The cops are coming for you because you ate my noodles. He literally just closed his eyes. That was funny. I said, the cops are coming for you because you ate my noodles. Like, you couldn't see anything anymore. I love you, sir. So, by the way, if any of you guys live close, we were over dropping Lucian off at home the other day, and they have this many little kitties with all the toesies. They have another black one, and they have a gray one, it'll be a long hair gray. They have a girl, they have a boy, and they have a little calico. And when I saw the calico, I was like, oh, I don't need another cat. And this would be his sister. Like, I don't need another cat. I don't need another cat. Besides, Donna has some links that I need a links. Anyway, all right. Lando, save me from myself, please. I don't know what it is that you've learned lately, Lando. This is the Enlightenment card. I'm going to hide behind it here. I don't know what it is you've learned lately. And I'm sorry, because whatever this is, this has really opened up your eyes to some shit. I kind of feel like this is both work. Well, I feel like a lot of it's work. It's almost like you found out somebody was lying. You found out somebody was... Maybe lying's not the right word. Like making you do stuff that was their job or whatever. Like, it's some big, huge thing that it doesn't seem like a huge thing. It's little bitty. But as you're going and as you're learning more and more and more, and it's opening up your eyes like this more and more and more and more, it's putting you here. This is the gateway card. This gateway is going to be a big choice for you. It's not going to be something that you can ignore, and it's not going to be something that you can just like, well, you know, like, I'll just put that over here for now and I'll come back to it later. It's not going to be anything that you can put off for later. And I have a feeling that you can feel this gateway coming. It's almost like it's a train, and you can hear it rumbling, and it's getting closer and closer and closer and closer. What's really interesting is that I feel like this enlightenment, this epiphany right here, has not even hit a crescendo yet. And I feel like when it does hit the crescendo, it's not going to be some like, oh my God, I'm fixing to reach enlightenment kind of crescendo. It's going to be like a weird, horrible, weighing on you super heavy type of crescendo. This gateway right here, as weird as it sounds, involves a romantic interest. It also involves, I don't know why. I've never been to San Antonio, but in my mind, I keep seeing, so in Bricktown in Oklahoma City, there's a canal with a boat that goes down it. I keep seeing that, and I don't understand why, but this gateway involves that. It involves a love interest, and it involves this, like, maybe not Oklahoma City, but it involves that, something with that. I'm just letting you know. And then you have the going forward card. Now, let me give you a little cheat, because you're my friend and I love you. With this gateway and with this person and, you know, the river walk or whatever, this is not something, this person is not something or someone that is meant to be there forever. This person is like a one date kind of thing, a one time going out kind of thing. Because when you're there in the moment and you kind of realize that you're there in the moment, it's like something shifts, something changes, and you get the knowledge that you needed, that last little bit of it. When you get that last little bit of it, that's when it's like, oh, okay, now I have the key to the car so I can actually go. So even though the date's going to be really good, even though the two of you are going to hit it off, it's just going to be like a mutual falling apart, mutual ghosting, I guess. It's not quite a twin flame situation. It's just like a little nudge, like the universe going, okay, well, here's the key to the car, so now you can go bye-bye. I hope that makes sense. I'm like, bitch, you are so crazy. I hope that makes sense. Like, I hope that makes sense. But don't be surprised if over the next like 2 to 3 days, you start learning more and more shit about people around you at your job. Whether they're putting stuff off on you to do, or they've been lying to your face, or whatever it is. Do not be surprised if you suddenly are finding out the truth about a lot of things. Okay? Does that make sense? Oh, son of a bitch. Hi, Blue Bodie. I didn't catch it fast enough. Is there a way to see that? Y'all can see my finger. Hang on. Oh, it only shows me like top viewers. Damn. Yeah, it only shows me top 99. Well, that's dumb. That's dumb. That's dumb. I mean, I think that it's going to be something that just kind of pops up. I don't think it's going to be, you know, something where you're talking to this person for, you know, weeks or whatever, you know what I mean? So, but just know that what's going to suck is it's going to be in the moment. You're going to be sitting there and you're going to be having so much fun or whatever. And then you're just going to look over and be like, son of a bitch. And you're going to realize what moment it is. Does that make sense? And I hate that. But apparently there's a little bit more stuff you have to find out first. And you know, if you need to put anybody in a jar, I know a girl who knows a girl. I know a girl who knows a girl. I'm just saying. Sass knows somebody. I'm just going to throw her under the bus. Sass knows somebody. Nicole might know her too. Thank you, Miss Kathy. I love you right back, my friend. All right. Sarah, you ready? I'm surprised Sass didn't just in the eyeballs. Oh, goddamn, dude. That's my leg. Stop. Stop. Thank you, Jamie. Dude, no. No. Dude, he's like a toddler. Mm-mm. I did nothing to you, Holmes. He is literally biting my fucking feet. I am trying not to lose my shit. I'm trying not to lose my shit. Y'all know those cartoons where where like somebody hits the tree and then they wrap around the tree like that? That's what this little bitch just did in my leg. He just came and run and just all around. Woosah. Woosah. Sass, come get your boy. He misses you. Please come love on him. Dude. I swear, his claws go like this at the end. They have a hook. Because when he gets them in there, like, they don't come out. Well, then maybe I do need to get another cat. Because it hurts like a motherfucker. Okay. All right, Miss Sarah. You ready? So you have inner peace. You have patience. And then this card flew out like this. And this is the love card. And it's sideways. This is what nobody wants to hear when they're looking for their person. This is what no one wants to hear. I just want you to know, Sarah. When you're looking for your person, when you're looking for that perfect relationship. Now, when I say relationship, in this case, I feel like this is like love relationship. This also can be friendship. If you don't know how to be a good girlfriend, boyfriend, if you don't know how to be a good friend, best friend, if you've never had a healthy example of a romantic relationship, if you've never had a healthy example of a good friendship, then you don't know how to have either one of those things. So part of the key of having healthy relationships, period, is being at peace with you. And being at, excuse me, I knew I've got the hiccups and it's pissing me off. Let's see if I can hold my breath for a minute and get him to stop. Kay had the hiccups earlier. It's fucking stupid. When you have this inner peace with yourself, when you learn how to be okay with you, when you learn how to be calm and be okay, this inner peace that you have from that is priceless because it makes you not needy. I really have prided myself, especially when it comes to like romantic relationships. I don't need someone up my ass. Like, I don't want to be up your ass, and I would like for you not to be up my ass because it took me a long time to be okay with being by myself. It took me a long time to be okay because I was married for a long time and that person like kept me under their thumb. And so I would feel like I constantly had to let somebody know like, hey, I'm here, I'm going here, I'm about to leave, I'm only going to be here 5. Like, I felt like I had to keep that, you know, I always had to have somebody that knew where I was. And so I knew that that was not healthy. It was not healthy. So when I decided I was going to leave, I put myself in therapy. And I was raised really, My dad's just an interesting guy. When I was growing up, we always thought, my sister and I always thought my dad was kind of cold with a lot of stuff, but I don't see it that way now. The way I see it now is that he was preparing us to be better adults. So now I kind of dove back into that aspect of, if I'm afraid of something, I'm going to face it head on. So I was afraid of being by myself. So guess what I did? I dove into it head on. I stayed single for a while, it was over a year before I actually started like hardcore dating. I say hardcore dating, but actually like started trying to date with a purpose, instead of just saying I was going to go on a date and then backing out last minute, which I still kind of do sometimes. But I dove into that hardcore. I made myself be by myself. And then after I dated somebody for a little over a year and a half. And then when I ended that, I made myself be single for 2 years. 2 years. Because I was like, you fell right back into that losing yourself to be with somebody else. And that's not healthy either. So being by yourself comes with a very, very interesting dose of inner peace. Because the longer you're by yourself and the more you're okay with you, the good side is that you don't need somebody's permission to do something. The good side is that you don't need somebody in your life. The bad side of that is you don't need somebody in your life. And the bad side of that is you can get set in your ways and in a rut. So you have to have like a fine medium. Patience is another aspect of being okay with you before you can be okay with someone else. The other thing I'm going to say is this. The fact that this love card is sideways and it flung out of the deck and flung over here really hard, I feel like this, and it's sideways. It's not upside down, it's sideways, meaning it's a neutral way of being. Don't worry about this right now. Don't worry about that right now. Don't worry about looking for somebody. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And I know when that's what you want and that's what you're manifesting, that it's the only thing on your mind. But don't worry about this love card right now. Worry about finding some inner peace, finding a safe space in your house with yourself that helps you to have your own dose of inner peace. Everybody's inner peace looks different. It really does. My inner peace looks like sitting, cross-legged in my bed with 2 little dogs on me meditating, or listening to, watching a documentary or something like that. That's my inner peace. My inner peace is sitting in a nice hot bathtub for a while reading a book. Like, that's my inner peace. Does that make sense? Somebody else's inner peace may be walking in the woods, maybe working on a car, maybe painting, maybe whatever. Everybody has their own type of inner peace. Finding your inner peace is also going to teach you some patience, because you don't just go, you know what, today I'm going to find my inner peace, and you dig it out of a box and it's there. That's not how it works. It can take you a long time to find your inner peace. Sometimes you find it, you don't even know you found it until somebody threatens it, and then you're like, oh shit, there's my inner pieces. People make trying to find their inner peace this lifelong thing, and they don't realize that they've had it all along. It's not hard, but it's not easy either. So, Miss Sarah, you need to be on a quest right now to find where your inner peace is. And you need to learn patience with yourself first before you worry about this. This will come, I promise. But these two things right here, you have to have first. Okay? Does that make sense, Miss Sarah Lou? All right, let me see here. I don't know what is going on right there. All right, so I've got Kim, Laurel, Moon, Olivia, Rochelle, Charlie. I am going to refund you guys. I'm going to shoot your money back to you because it's getting late, and I know somebody said that they already kind of fell asleep during Reiki and stuff. I'm just going to shoot y'all's money back to you. Know that I'll be reading cards a lot coming up because I've kind of rekindled my romance with my cards lately. So just know that's going to be a thing. Know that's going to be a thing. But I'm going to shoot y'all's money back to you, and y'all go get some sleep. I'm going to get some sleep. I have to be in the car again tomorrow morning early, and I'm not excited about it. But it is what it is. I am excited about it, but I'm not. Does that make sense? Those one of those. So if I did not get to your read this evening, I will get your money shot back to you. And if I did get to your read this evening, I am in the process of uploading a bunch of stuff to YouTube so I can clean my phone off because I can't download anything else till I get those bitches off there. So there you go. All right, guys. If y'all did not hear the big old news, the shop is moving. The shop is moving to someplace fantastical. So I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow a couple of different times, okay? I'll see y'all. Y'all go get some sleep, okay? Okay?